Back here in Nigeria, the Nigerian Medical Association is pointing the spotlight on the operations of private medical facilities in Gombe State. Experts at the association's general meeting identify the crucial role that private hospitals play, but emphasize the strict enforcement of standards and regulations. Our correspondent, Larry Adeyemi, has the details.
More than any other single event, the COVID-19 pandemic exposed the frailties of Nigeria's healthcare system. The challenges have been compounded by the mass departure of health workers seeking greener pastures. The Gombe State branch of the Nigerian Medical Association in its annual general meeting is looking at how private medical facilities can better support the healthcare system. Experts looked at different angles to solve the problem. The consensus is that universal health insurance and improved funding are the starting point.
It is all important, but they also have their some challenges, especially the issue of funding, the issue of payment of for the healthcare and everything. So it's a very huge tax.
Catastrophic expenditure is what deals with many families. I know of a person in Padang, just some few miles from Bay, who sold his house to undertake the medical treatment of his son.
Private hospitals and other medical facilities have been rapidly springing up. Some would say to fill a gap. Others would argue that these profit-oriented healthcare providers are only out to exploit opportunities. The solution preferred is stricter enforcement of regulations.
The ethics, the practice, the availability of basic things in the facility. You don't register a facility and then you don't put in basic things in the ward, in the theater, in the laboratory, and even the number of health personnel that will run that facility. So we must make sure that all these things are available. We have a dearth of medical practitioners. And this cuts across the entire country, but it's even worse in this part of the country. And private practice is very necessary to complement the government service.
This is one of the many private medical centers in Gombe State. It's much bigger and better equipped than primary health care centers, but smaller than general hospitals and referral centers. It is true that some private health facilities may breach regulations and even engage in malpractices, but it's crucial to note that many of them are actually filling the gap and rendering life-saving services where the government has failed. Landry Hadiemi, TVC News, Gombe.